Welcome to the Mind and Body Habits podcast, where we discuss wellness, biohacking, and science-based tools for everyday life. I'm Victoria Dont, and I'm an eating disorder survivor. Hi there! Welcome back to my third episode, where we dive deep into the world of wellness and everyday biohacks to level up our lives. I'm Victoria Dont, and I'm here to spill the tea on all things wellness and brainy. So let's get started. Alright, let's jump into today's topic. It's all about optimizing our circadian rhythm, the magic of red light, and some cool brainy stuff. So here's the scoop. Have you ever wondered if staring at the moon or chilling by a fireplace messes with your sleep? Sometimes maybe you might be with some friend around a fireplace, or just maybe doing some barbecue, when you look at this fire, or you even just look at the moon where there's a full moon, because you enjoy it, you find it really beautiful, and maybe after you think that you can't sleep, you did not manage, and you might think, is it because I look at the moon or I look at the fire? Then good news, it doesn't. So, unlike blue light, moonlight and firelight don't reset your circadian clock. Of course, blue light, which are on your phone, on your computer, then definitely this blue light will wake you up. And that's why sometimes you look at your phone most of the time just before going to bed, and you don't read, you don't meditate, you don't do things that allow your body to go to sleep. Then of course the problem will come and you will have a lot of difficulties to sleep. But you can enjoy the pleasure of being with your family or friends and look at the moon and being around a fireplace to do some barbecue, or just chilling and reading some books or speaking. So this is the good news. So go ahead, you can enjoy those cozy nights without worry. And heard all the buzz about red light. Have you ever heard of all of these people speaking about red light right now? Red light is supposed to help with mitochondrial function in your eyes. But here's the catch. Most studies aren't in top-tier journals. However, there's a promising research showing that a bit of red light in the morning can help your retinal cells stay healthy. So you might not have this red light at home because first, red lights are expensive, it costs a lot, but don't overdo it if you have it, because with some commercial red light that you might buy in China or in other countries, then it might be really bad because it's cheap, so quality is not good. And then all of these commercial red light gadgets at night, they can be too bright or disrupt your sleep. So maybe you might have at home, but if you bought it some cheap one, that's why you can't really sleep. It's because it might be too bright or it might damage even your sleep pattern. So be super careful about the red light therapy. It could be good, but be careful of which one you want to buy. So now moving on to something super interesting. It's the relationship between our body's temperature and our daily rhythm. So for example, did you know your body temperature is at its lowest around 4 a.m. In the middle of the night, your body temperature is colder. And it peaks between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. when normally your body temperature is the hottest. And then that's why maybe in the afternoon you might feel warm or hot. And during the night sometimes you might feel cold. So that's why you might need some big hoodie or something like that. And it's good to know that, because as soon as you know it, you have this understanding of your body, your change in your body temperature, then this can help you optimize your workout times and overall energy levels. Because if you know that you have a lot of energy in between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m., then it's a time that you might want to go to the gym, or maybe you tried it, maybe you went to the gym in the morning and you feel more tired. Maybe you went at the end of the day after working, then maybe you might think it's weird because I might be tired of my work or of my study at university, but I still have so much energy. It's because your body is hotter and warmer, and when it's the case, your body releases energy. So that's why you have a lot of energy to release and put into your workouts. So some workout tips for you. It could be if you're wondering when to hit the gym for the best results. The studies suggest 30 minutes after waking, 3 hours after waking, or 11 hours after waking. So if you know that, you might maybe, if you really trust science and experiences, you might try. Of course, 30 minutes after waking, I guess it's the hardest to do because sometimes you might need 50 minutes to get ready, brush your teeth, and so on. And then after, again, 30 minutes to go to the gym. So it might be a bit tough, but if you're not living so far away from your gym, why not trying it? Personally, I tried it. Sometime directly when I wake up, I have the opportunity to have the gym not even 5 minutes by walk from my home. So I just wake up, in 10 minutes I am ready, then I go and in 30 minutes or even 25, I'm already hitting the gym. And personally, I feel that it works for me. I still have this peak of energy because I just woke up. So all my energy, I will directly put it into my workout. But then after, during the day, I'm more sleepy and more tired because I did a big workout at the beginning of the day. And then 3 hours after waking, usually I don't try it because 3 hours after waking up, I'm usually working or studying, or just if it's a weekend, I'm enjoying some walk with my family outside. So I might not really hit the gym 3 hours after. So I don't have my personal experience to tell you about. And most of the time what I do is more 11 hours after waking. So it will be after my day, after work. Then I will work out. And this is for me the perfect time because I have all this peak of energy in between 4 and 6. Or sometimes I go even after 6. I feel that at 6 I have this down of energy. But then when I go to the gym and then I have this discipline, and not all the time this motivation, but at least this discipline, then I will still hit the gym and the energy will come out as soon as I work out because I enjoy it and I release this energy. But sure, you need to listen to your body because everyone is different. So you might want to try also what I did, try at different timing of the day and see which one do you prefer, which one do you feel that you have the most of energy for your workout. I think it's really important to listen to your body because sometimes when you're really tired, the injury might happen. That's what happened to me. Sometimes I did a workout, it was 7:30, and then the energy was down. I was at home, I said, I don't really want to go to work out because I feel really tired. But because of my discipline, I said, I still want, I will go. But then because I was really tired and I really did not listen to my body, I didn't take rest days for the past months, maybe 3 months. And so then my body just said, it's not possible anymore, you need rest day, at least one. Or now I took even 2 rest days per week because I really need it. So that's why listen really to your body because it's so important to take care of him. And if it told you now my muscles are tired, it's not a mind. If your mind is tired, you will still hit the gym because you will be proud of yourself after to have done something that at the beginning you might not really want to do. But if you really feel that it's your muscles that are sore, then it means that the muscle are still in the process of recovery to recover, so they need time. It's like that, you know, when you hit the gym, then you break the muscle fiber, and then you need a few days, 3 days, 4 days for your muscles to build back again, for the fibers of your muscle to build back. So listen to your body, it's the best things to do. And like that you will see like the best time to work out is really different from one another. So just the best time I think is when you can consistently stick to it, because as soon as you find your right timing, for me it will be when I do my leg day on Monday, it will be all the time around 8, and then I'm consistent. I always go to the gym at 8. I know that it's my timing. So this is really the best timing. When you are consistent, every day you go at the same time, then you will see you will improve your workout. So some other exercise tips related to sleep will be that, for example, have you ever noticed how some workouts can mess with your sleep? Intense exercise super late in the day can make it harder to fall asleep. So at 8 for me is still okay, because after I come back home and then I eat and then I work again and then I sleep 5 hours later or 4 hours later. So for me it's still fine, but be careful to not exercise so late, for example at 10 p.m. because after 2 hours later then you might want to sleep and you can't anymore. So maybe save those hardcore sessions for earlier in the day. For example, if you know that you will do a leg session that will destroy you, then maybe do it around 6, it's fine, or 7. But if you want to do cardio, then maybe try to not do so late, but maybe because it doesn't, like maybe, you know, when you do heavy lift, then your body needs a lot of energy to lift heavy. Of course, cardio also, but it's a different kind of exercise. So when you do super high intensity workout, also like cardio, for example, be careful. But you can do yoga or meditation just before going to bed. This is fine. It helps you stretch and it helps you feel better and sleep well. So now let's talk about a concept that not everyone might be aware of. It's more a scientific topic, which is neuroplasticity, but it's a super interesting topic. So it's our brain's ability to change and to adapt. So this is a cool hack. Playing a specific sound or using a particular sense while learning something new, and then repeating that during sleep can boost your memory of that info. How awesome is that, right? So for example, there is some deep rest techniques and you could incorporate that. So you could incorporate non-sleep deep rest, NSDR, which I told you about already in the previous episode. Or you could incorporate also a 20-minute nap after intense learning sessions to help solidify what you've learned. It's really important because sometimes you learn a lot, for example, during the day, at work, at school, but then you might have struggled with memorize everything. A lot of people can't memorize a book that they read. For example, they read it 1 month ago and then they said, oh, I remember it was a nice book. So then some friends or family will ask, so what was this book about? And then the person might be able to remember what was in this book or the podcast that someone listened to even 1 week ago or 1 day ago. So this might be problematic, but no worries. You can try different tips for the memory. You can try the non-sleep deep rest, the meditation, just some nap during your learning session, during your work period. If you can, of course, try even 15 minutes can help your brain to relax. And then like that, it can help to memorize what you learn. For example, you can go to bed and before that reading. Why? It's because when you do something just before sleeping, it's the time when you memorize the best. I know that's what I did for my studies, for example. So just before that I wanted to sleep, I read, for example, my my books about history, about business. And then when I wake up in the morning, maybe not the first thing I think about, but when I will think again about it, then I will remember it really well. So it's really a hack to do things that you want to remember, like reading this book or listening to this podcast before going to bed. It's really, really powerful. And what about dreaming? So if you struggle to remember your dreams, then try writing down your thoughts first thing in the morning when you wake up. Because sometimes in the morning when you wake up, or even when you wake up and you're still in bed, you might remember that you dreamed. You might say, oh, I dreamed about something, or I did a nightmare. But after you just wake up, you do things in your day, or even you do things the first hour of your day. And then after 1 hour that you're waking up, you will say, oh, I know that I dreamed, but what was this dream? But if you remember well, just when you wake up, then you write down. You take a pen, you take a book, a paper, and then you write down. You can write on notes on your phone if you don't have pen or paper, and then you will see that it really helps, because all the thoughts that you might have or might be super confusing. Sometimes you remember, but it's still confusing. You have some part of your dream that you forget. So if you write it down, it helps you to really clear your mind and write down all of your thoughts. So if you do that first thing when you wake up, it will help. Because if you do it at the end of your day or a few days later, then you will, your memory will put this away. Because during your day or when you learn something, your brain will never remember everything. Your brain will put information that are the least important far away from you. It means that you will sometimes even completely don't remember at all what was your dream about or what was a bad experience. For example, have you encountered, maybe you don't remember, some really bad experience, really sad experience, kind of trauma? You might not remember. For example, when you were young, you might have experienced trauma with friends, with family, with what happened in your life. You might be young, and now you don't remember at all. And it's because your brain wants to focus on the most important thing. Your brain can't focus on everything. So that's why your brain will put away of your memory the information the least important and the information that impact you a lot. Because your brain still wants you to be the best, to perform the best. So it will put all the bad information and all the trauma sometimes away. So you might not remember. Of course, it has impact on your body. But in your memory, it's not here anymore. So it's the same for the dream. It's good to write them. And it's freaky sometimes about sleep paralysis, but it happens when your body hasn't fully woken up from REM sleep. So just relax and it passes. So now let's get into the nitty-gritty of light exposure and how it affects our circadian rhythm. So light is a master cue that fits our internal clocks. Getting sunlight early in the day is like telling your body, hey, it's time to wake up and get moving. I told you about this in the last episode also, that you can aim for 10 minutes sunlight exposure in the morning. So you can just have some walk outside, or 30 minutes is good also, but not more than that. Just having some exposure in the morning, you will feel really, really good, because it helps your body to wake you up when you receive this sunlight. And if you can't get outside, just sitting by a bright window can help too, but it's not as effective than really being out and having the sun on your skin. But it's still better than all the time staying at home. For example, if you do some work at home and then you never go outside, or you go to work, but then you go inside your car park, you take the car, then it's only a 5 minutes ride. Of course, you still have the lights because you have the window of the car, but it's not the same. So when you can take the sunlight, even if it's not in the morning, try to get it during the day for the vitamin D, really important. And if you might wonder, what is artificial light or how does it impact? So we often hear about the dangers of blue light from the screen of your phone, of your computer. But did you know that all bright light at night can mess with your melatonin production? Yeah, keep your evening light dim and cozy to help your body wind down naturally. It's really important. It was a topic about sleep that I speak about in my previous podcast, but it's so important because when you look at your phone just before going to bed, you will not sleep well. And so it's really important for your melatonin production. Melatonin production is so important to help you sleep better and have a nice sleep. You wake up in the morning, you will feel energized and you will perform better. So now let's talk about how food impacts our sleep and energy levels. So nutrition is one of my favorite topics because nutrition impacts a lot your body. For example, just about the impact on your physical body, about your goals. For example, some people might want to lose weight, some people might want to build muscle. Then you will see that you might exercise as it's good to do. So for example, you might want to lose weight, you will do a bit more cardio, and then you might also lift weight to build these muscles and burn this fat. If you want to build this muscle, then you will lift heavy. You will try to really build all these different muscles in all your body, and you will not do a lot of cardio. So even though you have your workout program and everything is personalized for you, you know what? All your results will finally be related also to foods. 80% of your results are impacted by nutrition and the food and the drink that the food you eat and the drink you consume. 20% only are related to your exercise. So yes, it's a gym because it's important. You cannot build muscle, definitely, if you don't lift and you don't exercise. But if you still exercise well, you follow your program, but you eat burger every day, but you don't eat protein, no chicken, no fish, no tofu for the vegetarian, then you will never build these muscles and you will not be in good health because food is so important. In food, you will have all the nutrients. For example, you will find all the protein that you want when you eat chicken, fish. In the fish, for example, when you want to eat fish, you need to eat different fish because in different fish you have different nutrients. It's good to eat salmon, it's good to eat tuna because it's a fish that have the most of fat, but it's good fat. So it's really good to eat this salmon and tuna, not all the time, but it's really good for your health, your body. And it's vegetable and fruits. These are so important because you have all the vitamins. You eat vitamins, you have energy to do your workouts. So it's really linked. You eat well, you have more energy, then you kill your workout, and you will have more energy to perform better. So, did you know that what you eat can actually influence your neuromodulators, like serotonin and dopamine? So it is science-based proof that it impacts. So, for example, a relation with the mood is that foods rich in tryptophan, like turkey, for example, or complex carbs, can boost serotonin, helping you feel relaxed and sleepy. On the flip side, foods high in tyrosine, like meats, nuts, can increase dopamine and norepinephrine, giving you that alert and focus feeling. That's why we say, oh, you should eat a bit of nuts, maybe not a big meal before workout, because when you do a workout, then if you feel heavy, you cannot really do your hip thrust or lift heavy. You cannot really do a 30 minutes run. You don't feel good. But having some nuts is really good before a workout. For example, I take some nuts before my workout with banana, with a yogurt that are high in protein. So this is perfect because even in nuts you have protein. So it increased your focus and it increases your alert, and then you have the energy also to do your workout. So if you might wonder about the eating pattern, there is a timing, and that you need to time, like if you time your meals, this can also play a huge role. So try to avoid heavy meals late at night also, not only before workout, but late at night, because when you feel heavy, then it will really put you some boost of energy, because when you eat, then you have some boost of energy, and when it releases this energy, then you might not be able to go to sleep because you feel energized with a lot of energy. So if you're a night owl struggling to wake up early, consider shifting your eating schedule to earlier in the day. Maybe you might, if you really want to eat heavy meals, heavy dinner, maybe try to have it not after 8, because like that you have at least 4 hours for your digestion. So this can help reset your internal clock. For example, you will see when you travel and then your internal clock is completely out of place, you eat at different timing, and then you don't feel good, you feel tired. It's all about because you change your schedule, then you will see that it will be hard to really have energy when you are have the jet lag. And for those of you into the latest wellness trends, let's now dive into cold exposure. So what about cold exposure? Oh no, there's plenty of things regarding that, because it's really the new trend, you know. Many people are into cold bath or cold shower. So whether it's a cold shower, ice bath even, or even just a chilly room with the aircon, cold exposure can have actually some amazing benefits. So we might think that, oh, it's just a trend and it doesn't really work. It's just to show off or to say that I am able to do that and you're not. I can do something that I put my mind into it, even though I don't want to do it because it's painful and it's not something that I like, then I still do. So yes, it's true. It has these mental benefits. It changes your mindset and your perspective of doing things when you don't want. It means that, for example, you wake up in the morning, first time you take a cold shower. Then because every day you are consistent and you do something that you don't like doing, then as soon as an experience or something will come and then you have to work more, you have to put these efforts, you have to do more things, then you will be able. Because your mind will say, hey, I'm able to take a cold shower, I'm able to do things that I don't like to do. I see it's not the end of the world, I can do it for that. So I prepare my mind of doing things that I don't like doing, and then it will be easier to do the things that are hard as soon as I took this first step. So for example, more about cold shower. If you take a cold shower first thing in the morning, this can give you an energy boost and even help reset your circadian rhythm. So it's not only a mindset thing, it's also a physical thing. It means that it has mindset impact, good mindset impact, as well as good physical impact on your body impact. So it triggers a rise in your body temperature afterwards, which can help you wake up more alert and ready to tackle the day. You will feel that you have all of this energy to really have all the energy that you need to do many things in your day. And how about ice baths? So if you're using cold exposure to build stress resilience, focus on staying calm and controlling your breathing. This helps your body adapt to stress better in the long run. So it's true, sometimes you might feel that you're stressed, and then people, are thinking maybe I just need to take a cold shower and it will help me. Of course, you might have a bath at your home, but putting ice in your bath might not be so easy. So just a cold shower might release your stress. So okay, now let's talk about nootropics, aka smart drugs. So these are substances that can enhance brain function. But there's not a magic bullet. They often contain stimulants like caffeine and ingredients that boost acetylcholine. It's a neurotransmitter crucial for learning and memory. So, for example, if you're curious about nootropics, start slow and be mindful of how your body reacts. Always prioritize natural methods first, like getting enough sleep, staying hydrated, and eating a balanced diet. These are the most important. It's so easy, and even though so many people take drugs because they really want to perform better, it's true. If you're really an athlete or if you really need more supplements to perform at your highest level, 100%, then now, because all the food a lot of food is processed, and even though you might buy the bio and organic products, then because they are close to other place where the fruit and vegetable are produced with pesticides, then of course these pesticides go under the land, and so that's why on the product you might see organic product, but because of the land that are close to each other, then it might have still pesticides. So the best thing to do is really prioritize still all of these food. But of course, if you feel that you need more, you can go for these drugs. But definitely, the natural methods are the one that I always speak about and I always recommend, because sometimes it might even be more effective than just people taking just supplements. For example, some people might take supplements because they get only 2 hours of sleep per night, or even 4 hours of sleep per night, or because they don't want to cook, maybe they don't have time, and they just want to eat something that they like every day. So burger every day, or food with a lot of bad oil every day. I don't speak about olive oil, but I speak about the oil that, for example, you will fry, so fried chicken, fried food. And because they eat not with a balanced diet, then they might say, oh, because I don't have a balanced lifestyle, then I will take these supplements. But it doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, taking supplements will help you to be better, but if you don't get enough sleep, maybe at least 7 hours of sleep, and if you don't eat a balanced diet with vegetables for the fibers and your digestive system, the protein to build muscle, the carbs to give you energy, then you might take the supplements, it might not work. You might wonder, why am I always tired? Why am I always sick? But it's actually because just the natural methods, you don't use them. So taking these supplements will not change your life and make your life like someone that has a balanced diet, drink a lot of water, eat well, and have a lot of sleep. So, for example, about supplements, some people find magnesium threonate helpful for sleep and relaxation. Another one is apigenin, which can increase GABA activity, helping you unwind and get ready for bed. So you have some supplements to help you sleep better, and so these two could be useful. So alright, let's dive deeper into the realm of sleep and recovery now. So quality sleep is a game changer, and there are so many ways we can optimize it. So of course, as I told you previously, also in my previous episode, sleep is the most important thing ever, because you might eat well, you might drink a lot of water, but if you don't sleep enough, your energy is not there, and then you cannot exercise and you can't do nothing. You cannot perform better for work, for studies. So you need to establish a calming bedtime routine that can signal your body that it's time to sleep. Think about the warm bath going when you go to bed. Maybe cold bath in the morning are great. Personally, I did that. Cold bath, a cold shower. When I started my internship in Asia 1 year and a half ago, and because it was a change of environment, it was hotter than in Europe, obviously, then it has super good effect on me. And I said, because I was I just finished actually my anorexia recovery. I felt better, and I really wanted to keep this mindset of your body is capable of doing amazing things, and when you recover from eating disorder and you see this body transformation, then you realize how much your body is powerful and the change in your body is powerful. So that's why I really wanted to stay in this mindset of you are able to do amazing things. You are able to change your body. You are able to do things that are hard. For example, when I had anorexia, then I had to increase my portion to get better, to have more nutrients, more food to feed me, to fuel my body. And so I had this mindset of, to get better, to recover, to heal, you need to do things that are hard to do. And so I love warm shower during winter. When I was young, I spent, not lying, at least 1 hour almost every night under my warm shower. So for me, taking cold shower was really hard. But I felt so easy because I struggled with and I overcome eating disorder. I changed completely my body. I set my mind that I set my mind to wonderful things. I set my mind to change, to transformation. So after that, for me, a cold shower was easier. So this is true. More and more you will do things that to improve yourself, to get better. Even you will encounter pain. You will encounter things that are not comfortable, discomfort. But it's where you grow. This where you become a better version of yourself. And so before going to bed, for example, you can also read a book or practice some light yoga, stretching, relaxation. And once again, I cannot repeat more, avoid screens and the bright lights of your phones at least an hour before going to bed. You can speak with your family, you can read a book, you can do so much more than that. And the sleep environment is so important. So your bedroom should be a sleep sanctuary. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. Investing in blackout curtains and a white noise machine can make a huge difference, because you really notice that when you're in a room that is really cool, then and it's super quiet, you feel really good. Because when you have some lights on your TV, sometimes when you have the TV in your room and then you see a red light coming like that from your TV, from some tech machine that you have in your room, then it will be so hard for you to sleep, because your brain saw this light, and then your body think that maybe because you saw some light, it's not completely time to go to bed and to sleep. So be aware of that. And also quiet room, really important. You really need to be in a place where it's so quiet, because when it's quiet, your brain can really focus into deep sleep. It can say, okay, now I'm completely asleep. Because if you some people can sleep with the TV on, but when the TV is on, the problem is that your brain first will struggle to sleep, because you will say, oh, there's an information here, I need to get this information. So this is really not the best, because it will you might struggle to fall asleep, and then also you might not be into deep sleep, because your brain is still trying to figure out and catch some information. So when you might wake up, you might say, oh, I had 9 hours of sleep, but I'm still tired. It's because your brain was not into deep sleep. So now let's switch gears and talk about mindfulness and stress management. In this high-paced world where we are, it's a dynamic world now, where we have all so many things to do. If we're parents, we have to take care of our child and ourselves also. If we're a student, we have to take care of ourselves and studies. And if we are working, if we start a business, we have to take care of ourselves and our business. So we always have so many things to take care of. But we all know that stress is a major health disruptor. So finding effective ways to manage it is crucial. But there is a lot of mindfulness practice to do. For example, what you could do is incorporate mindfulness techniques like meditation, deep breathing, exercising, or even mindful walking. Sometimes you might think that, oh, walking is boring, I don't like it. But actually, when you walk, it allows your brain and your mind to feel empty, to feel, to have the stress that might be released, that might go away, is far away. And when you walk, you can just meditate also, because some people say, oh, I don't have time to meditate, to really sit and think, to clear my mind. But if you walk, you can also clear your mind. It helps you, because just walking brings your body good energy. So you will feel really good at just walking and allow your body to release the stress. So you have some apps that you might look at that are called Headspace and Calm also. Calm is really good because it can guide you if you're new to this. You really have all the information about mindfulness practices, how to do it. Headspace do it as well, but I was more looking into Calm. I have Calm, I look at Calm actually, so it's really nice. And also something to help you to release stress is journaling. This is, I would say, even something that I prefer compared to mindfulness practices. So you have two things that you might try to release your stress. Mindfulness practices like meditation, yoga, just stretching, just doing some work, or meditation, staying calm, sitting on a chair like that or on your bed and trying to breathe, doing some deep breath. Just that, you can do it 5 times. You will see it will just help you to release your stress. But journaling is my favorite. Why? It's because when you journal, you write down your thoughts and feelings. And this can be a great way to process stress and clear your mind. So try keeping a gratitude journal to focus on the positive aspects of your day. And you will see as soon as you focus on the positive, the super small, for example, progress that you did in your day. Of course, it might not be huge, but every day, for example, you did small progress. Then you keep this journal, and then imagine at the end of 3 months already, or at the end of the week, you go back and you see everything that you write, the small progress. At the end, it will be big, and that's the only way you can really build beautiful things. It's when you set every day some achievable and small goals that you know you will do it, then you will make it happen. And at the end of the week, at the end of the year, you will build the lives that you want to build. You will build the company you want to build. You will build the muscles you want to build. So really focus on the small steps, and having writing down will gives you positive energy, because you will feel that you really did a good job finally. And even though when you have some negative thoughts or negative feeling, write it down. Actually, journaling helps me the most for that. When I am in a bad relationship with my parents, with my friends, with some people, I write down mostly my feelings, even more than my thoughts, because my thoughts are all over the place. I don't even know sometimes where to start. So I start by writing my feelings. How do I feel about this struggle with my family, with my friends? How do I feel with the fact that I said that today I will go eat the gym, or I will do a podcast video, and then I didn't do it? Then write that you feel that you are not proud of yourself, you feel dissatisfied, you feel that you don't worth it, you don't worth good thing, you don't worth to succeed because you don't put the work. So as soon as you really write your feelings and how you feel, and you accept the fact that sometimes it's true, you did not succeed the goals that you set for yourself, you did not do this or that, then you will see that it will help you say, oh, so maybe it's because of this, because why? You can write also, why did not I achieve it? And then it helps you think. Because sometimes you might just think like that without really writing, and then you have all of your thoughts all over the place. So you might not have the answers of your why. But as soon as you write the how are my feelings? Why do I feel like this, like that? And like, what did I not achieve? What are the things that I'm not happy about? And then what happened to me? And because you know why, you know the cause, as soon as you know the cause, then you can work on this cause. Because there's always many different ways of seeing things and trying to escape. And you might say, oh, today I did not do what I wanted to do, but it's okay, I will not think of it. I will not try to be better. Then the next day, you might say, okay, I really do it tomorrow, but you will not do it tomorrow. For example, it can be not only for gym, not only for work, it can be also for the people that struggle with nutrition and eating habits. So they might say, okay, I ate a lot of desserts today. I ate maybe one whole thing of chocolate. And then they might think, okay, but tomorrow I really start down. Tomorrow I don't eat this chocolate. I eat maybe a chocolate in 1 week, but tomorrow I'm careful about what I will eat. And then tomorrow, the day after, come, and then they will eat again so much, and they will feel so guilty. They will say, oh, I still did not get it. But as soon as maybe you take your journal, you write okay, I feel bad about myself because I again eat all of this chocolate, and I feel that I cannot reach my body. And then why did I act like that? Maybe it's because I feel stressed. Maybe it's because I liked everything that I ate. Maybe it's because like I had problem with my family. Maybe it's because I feel that it gives me this energy boost. So as soon as you write why, then you can work on the cause. And you can say, okay, maybe it's because I am addicted to sugar. And then, because you know the why, you know the cause, you will work on it. You will say, okay, I'm addicted, so what should I do to avoid that? So maybe what should I do is doing a program of how to put this addiction away. Maybe I will start to Monday having still this chocolate, but less. Tuesday again a bit less, and then maybe on like 1 week after, then I will have dessert only for lunch and not lunch and dinner. And then as soon as you have your program and you know how to handle the cause, then you will see that you will really feel better and you will be proud of yourself. So it's true, it might be hard, it might not be easy because you need to work on the why, and sometimes people don't know the why. They might think, why did I eat all of this chocolate? I don't even know, it was just, I was craving for it. But it's okay, you will when you have your journal, you will see that it's way easier to write everything down. Even for relationship problems, for example, you don't know why finally you had this struggle with your boyfriend or girlfriend, and then maybe when you write it, then you realize, oh, so this happened like that. Maybe it's because I did that in a way that made him angry, or maybe it's because of this. So for all kind of topics, journaling is super important. So now moving on, let's discuss the importance of hydration. Staying hydrated is essential for overall health, and it's often overlooked. But I have some hydration tips for you. So aim to drink at least 9-10 glasses of water, because it helps you a lot. Like during your day, you can start your day with a big glass of water to kickstart your metabolism, or you can even go for 2-3 glasses of water, because when you sleep, your body restarts. So when you restart, you need all the energy, and it will give you the boost and this energy boost. And adding a slice of lemon or a splash of apple cider vinegar can make it more palatable and add some health benefits. Lemon is really good for your health because it helps you also when you take the morning, for example, to remove all the bad components in your body, and so it will really help for you to feel better, start better. Also because in lemon you have a lot of vitamin, so you will get these vitamins that your body needs to start the day. So it has really a lot of health benefits, and especially if you're active, maintaining a good electrolyte balance is key. So consider adding a pinch of sea salt to your water, or using an electrolyte supplement, but normally it's really, if you feel that you don't eat everyday salt, normally, definitely when you go to restaurants, the chef will put salt, so it's definitely fine. And also when sometimes you buy food from outside, then definitely there's salt everywhere. So when you cook at home, just don't put salt, because you already have this salt in all the meals that you eat from outside. So now let's talk about movement and exercise. So regular physical activity is a cornerstone of a healthy lifestyle, but it doesn't have to be a core. So the best exercise is the one you enjoy, whether it's dancing, hiking, swimming, or playing a sport. Find something that makes you happy and stick with it, because if you don't like it, you don't want to be consistent. You will not be consistent. You will not go, you will not swim in this swimming pool every day, or even if it's once a week. You will not go outside in the mountains and do this hike every weekend. And it will be such a pain, but find joy in movement. Find happiness in what you do in your life. It's really important to have these moments where you will do things that makes you happy, makes you feel good, brings you joy. Because exercising, if you see that as something that you need to do it because you need to lose weight, that's where it becomes a bad obsession, and that's where it can be related to eating disorder, because as soon as you will start to be in this bad loop of exercising every day because you want to lose this belly fat, then you will say, okay, I do all of this effort, it's really painful for me. So because it was so painful, then I will eat less and less, and I will don't have all of these calories. But finally, you will not have all of these calories for your body, so your body will lose muscle, you will damage, your body will not be fit, and it's where you might lose your hair, you might lose your period for women, and that's what happened to me. I was obsessed about exercising because I had this eating disorder, anorexia, and so I exercise every day without taking one rest day, or maybe on Sunday. And even when I couldn't in the gym, I was doing at home my exercising, and it was too much calorie out. I didn't feed myself. So do something that you really like. I love dancing. Now I dance. Actually, I've been dancing for all of my life, and it's really something that I enjoy doing. I had this routine where I go to the dance sport sessions with my friends. Find as well, maybe you notice that you like doing sports as a group, so find some sport where you can do sport with others if you like the presence of others. Dancing, for example, or sometimes hiking with your friend. Swimming, it's more an individual sport, but you can still go for some swimming group. There are so many groups right now. We all have our phone, so just finding on internet some groups on social media, it's so easy. There are so many applications. In Singapore, there's an application called Meetup. It's amazing. On this app, you can just search for the topics that you like: sports, dance, health, wellness, finance. And then you might find so many communities around that and do things together. So find really a sport, something to move your body that makes you happy, makes you feel good, and you will see you will stick with it. And also remember these 3 words. It's super simple sentence. Consistency over intensity. Why? It's because it's better to have consistent, moderate exercise than sporadic intense workouts. Even a daily 30 minutes walk can do wonders for your health. It might be surprising for some, because some might say, I don't want to walk, I don't want to lose 30 minutes of my time just for walking, I will just sit on the couch, walking will do nothing. But actually, yes, it will help your body to have this energy release, and you will just, because you're outside, for example, enjoy being outside with your family. You might want to do that, so like that you might want to spend some time with your family. So it might just be awesome to do some short workout. And also because when you do super intense workout, then you might injure yourself after a while because you never stopped. And so you cannot be consistent as soon as you injure yourself, because you have to stop for 1 month. For example, last time I had to stop for 4 months. It was a few months ago. I had to stop because I did not took rest days, and I thought that I really, perform at my highest level. I wanted to become an athlete, to do marathon, and I still want to do marathon, but I just realized that maybe also each body is different, and because I don't like taking a lot of medicine, I don't like really taking a lot of supplement, because I try to do everything with natural methods, eat well, drink a lot of water, sleep well, be outside having this vitamin D, but it's true that sometimes you still might not get it, so taking these supplements is good, but all the time seeing the doctors to know more about which supplement you need to take and the dosage also. So consistency is really key, even if you don't do hardcore workout and super high intensity workout, but then at least 5 days a week, 6 days a week, you will do your workout, you will do cardio, you will do running, you will do 45 minutes of weightlifting. It will change your life. It's really powerful. And finally, let's touch on social connections and community. Humans are social creatures, and having strong relationships can significantly impact our well-being. Make an effort to connect with friends and family regularly. Join clubs, sport clubs, as I told you about, finance groups, or online communities. It's amazing. Now there is a new platform that is a lot of new communities, and one amazing for entrepreneur. If you want, go check on it. It's called School. It's actually where I have my own community. I have my wellness community on School, and where I share all my tips, all my advices about fitness, about nutrition, about my experience. And because it's in the community, I'm not the only one sharing my experience. Everyone is here to share their experience, to share how they heal, because everyone has a different body. So maybe some things that help me recover and heal cannot help someone else. And so with other knowledge, it's having all of this different knowledge from everywhere that will help you grow and help you heal. So it's really important. So go to this online community and share your interests, find similar interests with like-minded people, and also volunteer, because volunteering is also a great way to meet new people and give back. You know, when you volunteer, you do something that feels good for you. You really feel that, wow, I did that. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself, because I really did something that was good for people out there. So I'm really proud of myself, and I have this fulfillment. You know, sometimes you do things for yourself. For example, you might buy a Gucci bag or Dior bag, and you're really not satisfied at the end. Maybe for the first day, you're so happy, so proud. You see all your friends and family that you get that gift, but that you bought that, but you at the end you are not fulfilled. And fulfillment for me is the most important thing, because fulfillment should be the end goal, your purpose. Everything that you do, you need to feel fulfilled and feel good. So as soon as you volunteer, you will see that what you do is for others, and you will get fulfilled because you worked, you put effort in something to improve others' life. It's great. Don't get me wrong, take care of yourself. Self-care is so important, but as soon as you take care of others and you help others reach their full potential, be better. Just volunteer maybe for elderlies. There's a lot of elderlies right now with the rise of the baby boomers, and they don't really know what to do by themselves. For example, going to the groceries and so on, and meet new people. Then try to do things with them, try to build communities for them to meet other elderlies, or just by volunteering you can just give food to some communities that need food to give to other countries, for example, or poor people. So you will see it's really an amazing way to give back to the society And it's also a super nice way to meet people that have the same interest than you in helping other people. So you might find like-minded people and you might build a strong link. So it's not just about the quantity of time spent with others, but it is the quality. Deep, meaningful conversation and shared experience can strengthen your bonds and improve your overall experience. It's so important. Yes, you have a lot of work. Yes, you study a lot. Yes, we all have many things to do in our life. But we all know that we will never see maybe our parents every day or our brother sister every day. But try to find in the week, maybe on Sunday lunch, 1 hour of lunch with them. You will see it will change their life. Even with your grandparents, even with some people that you know you might not see them for a while. We are not, we all die. So have this powerful time, even with your boyfriend or girlfriend, for example. Don't hang out with them all of the time if you know that you have work to do. Of course, your work is so important, but prioritize the quality time. When you know that you will have meaningful conversation that will help both of you grow, heal, become a better version of yourself, then this time is precious and priceless. And have shared experiences together. Maybe you love hiking. Maybe you love sharing these beautiful moments, seeing beautiful landscape with them and with your loved ones. So that's it for today. I hope you found these tips and insights helpful. Remember, the journey to optimal health and wellness is a marathon, not a sprint. Keep experimenting, keep learning, and most importantly, keep having fun with it, because as soon as you sprint and it's super short and you don't have fun in the long run, then it's not the goal. The purpose is really to have fun and to enjoy the process, what you want. You have a purpose, enjoy the experience and the journey to go there. It's a marathon, you know that it will be really long, really hard and painful sometimes. You might fall down, you might fail, you might have time that you don't put all the effort and you don't put you don't see progress, you don't see everything that you would like to see it. You might have some time where you will do less outcome will come out from that. But at the end of the day, if you enjoy your experience, if you enjoy what you're doing, you will not see failure as something bad, but you will see failure as something that helps you to grow and to become a better version of yourself and to do amazing things, reach amazing things. It's not an overnight, it will never be an overnight process. It might take time, but with this time, you will see that you will achieve amazing things. So, if you found today's episode helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave a review on Mind and Body Habits podcast. Your support helps us reach more people and continue creating valuable content. Don't forget to follow us on our social media, Mind and Body Habits, to stay updated on future episodes and get more content like this. Stay tuned for our next episode. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for listening to Mind and Body Habits podcast. I'm Victoria Dont, and until next time, take care of yourself and stay super well.